What is up, Wholesale 2 Million family? So today's supposed to be Valentine. Not sure when this video is going to go live, but today I brought a very special guest to come on. He just closed his first humongous six-figure wholesale deal, and I'm going to have him share with you guys the story, the process. There is no sales pitch, no catch, no nothing. To sit back, take notes. He's going to drop all the bombs that you need. The only thing that's missing is you putting the WORK. So if this video add any value to you, please show my guest, myself some love. Boom! Smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Wholesale 2 Million family. And let's go get this money. Jose, dude, what is going on, player?
What's up, man? It's good to have me on. I appreciate it.
Hey, dude, thank you so much for taking the time to jump on, because obviously time is money. Now, Jose, how much was your first wholesale deal, bro?
Yeah, it was 115,000. I still can't believe it, man, honestly.
Bro, 115 G's, dudes. Like doctors and lawyer makes that what? In a year.
I know. And I was a college student at the time, you know? So I'm like, man, what do I do with this, you know?
Dude, okay, Jose. So for those that don't, you know, I want you to give like a little background stories about yourself, you know, school, college, then how you got into wholesaling, bro.
Of course, yeah. So when I was in high school, I was actually working with my uncle in the field as a carpenter, finished carpenter. You know, from there, I didn't really know what to do, you know, so I kind of stuck with the construction life. And then I basically went to college. That's a funny story. I actually met my partner there, which, you know, kind of helped me get to that mark. And then, you know, from there, man, you know, I was just trying to figure things out. I didn't know what was going on. All these videos were coming up about wholesaling, you know, like back in like, you know, I was 21, so like 4 years ago, right? So 2017 or something like that. Like it was crazy, you know? So I said, you know what? I'm going to try this out. I bought a Ty Lopez program, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you know who Cole Hatter is, but he's the one that kind of ran the show. He's some real estate guy. So I basically watched the videos, man, you know, during my lunch, during my, you know, my break, like just trying to figure things out, you know, and, you know, so from there, man, I basically, you know, still watched the videos, took all kinds of notes. I was trying to figure out, you know, for some reason, man, I was more worried about trying to figure out how to get the contract, right? Instead of the deal, I was more worried about the contract, right? Which is something that whoever's watching this, don't worry about that. Get the deal, all that will fall into place, right? So long story short, man, you know, I actually seen my partner, Sean, he's here with me. We're actually in a BRRR right now, believe it or not, Kong. We're in our BRRR right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. So yeah, it's definitely long years coming, but I seen him post the, you know, video on Instagram, man, that he was doing flips. We ended up, you know, meeting up. And then during that time, you know, he told me about driving for dollars. I already knew what that was because I basically watched these videos, you know, these guys tell me drive for dollars, private money, hard money. So I kind of had an idea of where he was going with all this stuff. So I'm like, all right, man. He was like, hey, bring me 200, you know, D for D leads and let's go from there and we'll figure things out. That's what I did, man. I went to go D for D. I was telling the whole world that I was, you know, buying houses, man. He told me, don't worry about the money. Don't worry about this. Bring the deal. That's all we need is a lead, right? It's just that lead. So I was telling everybody, man, and I told my, you know, my whole family, you know, that's what I kind of tell everybody, you know, whatever you want to be, just tell them that you're that, you know. And
well, the thing is, Jose, so when you told your family, obviously at the time you're still going to college, right?
Yeah. So it was hard for them to understand, you know, because they're kind of, you know, that 9 to 5 thing, and they're just like, what? Like, what do you? Nah, you know, stay in school, that kind of thing, you know. So I'm just like, I'm keeping my doors open, man. I'm trying to figure this out. You know, I know college is a good way to go, but it's not the way that I want it to go, right? So
sure, man. So now, Jose, so what did you go to college for, man?
Yeah, so I went to community college, which is where I met my partner, and then after that, I went to a CSU, which was for construction management, and I graduated there with a bachelor's 2 years ago or last year. I don't even remember no more.
Wow, dude! Congrats, bro.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks. I still use it now, right? We just got done, or we're pretty much finishing up one of our flips right now. You know, hoping to go on market soon, but you know, it was one of my first projects that I ran, so it was definitely an experience on that, you know. But
wow, okay. So now, Jose, does the college degree come into play, dude?
For me, it kind of does, just because, you know, like I said, I went for construction management and I had to run a project, right? But I mean, if you're going for something else that's not related to wholesaling or like even business, honestly, man, I would say it's, you don't really need that, right? I was even trying to go to school for entrepreneurship. I mean, come on, why is there entrepreneurship in a college, right? Like you figure that out as you go.
Yeah, dude. Like, dude, your teacher's not an entrepreneur.
Not an entrepreneur.
You know what I mean? Like people say, hey, I'm gonna get a business class. Your teacher doesn't even run a business.
I know.
Right? So basically, they're just telling you that things that works make 10 or 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they don't themselves don't even run a business. So how can they tell you all the pitfalls and all of that?
Mm-hmm.
They can't.
No, you're right.
So dude, so now Jose, when you tell your family, obviously you're still in college, about you flipping houses, what did they say?
They were just like, you know, kind of like, wait, what? You know, at first, maybe they kind of thought it was a scam too, which I mean, most of us think so, right? Yep. I mean, I thought it was too. I'm seeing all these videos popping up on my news feed and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot, man. You know, I think I even heard Cody Sperber like one time for like a whole hour, just give a free spill. I took all kinds of notes, you know, so I knew that I wanted to go down that route. I just didn't know how to get there. I even, believe it or not, Kong, so I bought a Tai Lopez program. And then after that, they didn't give no contracts. And I'm like, dude, I need this contract, right? I almost bought a Cody Sperber because he had contracts, you know? I'm like, man, until I met my partner, like I said, man, everything kind of fell into place. You know, and kind of going back to the story, my mom, when she was actually renting from a spot, I basically ended up getting that house that she was renting from years ago. I even used to stay there with her, you know, like from time to time, man. So it's a trippy story, you know, like that's why I tell everybody that you are trying to wholesale, or not even wholesale, right? That you're trying to buy houses, you know, that you buy houses, you're looking for someone that's trying to sell, because you never know who's trying to sell, right? At that point, you don't know if it's someone in your family, you don't know if it's some friends, you know, or even an agent that might have someone, you know, so like, you just never know, man. That's why I say you got to tell everybody.
Dude, Jose, I got to say this, man. So one thing I want to get out of the way. I was just like you, dude, because when I get into this, dude, I was so worried about the legal, right?
Yeah.
Because, dude, raising up in an Asian family, my parents always told me, you never get into the drinking, the alcohol, the drugs, the gain, and never get into with cops, right? Cops or anything that has to deal with the government or the legal stuff. They tell me do not ever. So I was always worried about the paperwork. I don't want to get sued. I don't want to get into like a jam. So I was just like you, dude. I was more worried about, dude, I need that contract. So for those of you who are watching this, who need the contract, I ain't gonna charge you, man. So what I'm gonna do? I'll leave the link right below. Click on my link, go put in your email, and boom, I give you all the contract for free. The purchase and sale agreement, the assignment agreement, the double closing agreement. I also do a video showing you exactly how to fill the contract out. So just relax. And once you got the contract, you send it to that local title company, or some states it's attorney only. Have them review it, and if they have any questions, they'll ask you to make changes. So don't worry, okay? Now, the next thing I want to talk about, Jose, is that, man, when I got into real estate, man, obviously I knew nothing about real estate, right? And I grew up in just same thing, man. Asian, you're supposed to not be humble, and you're not supposed to go around and brag or talk about all this thing that you're doing, right? So when I got in, man, my mentor told me, hey, Khang, I want you to tell everybody what you do. I was like, wait, even my family? Right? Because he said, yes, even your family. Tell them that you buy houses for cash. But I was like, I don't know. I don't think my parents like that very much. And that's but the thing is, you know, that's what I did. I got out of my comfort zone. That's what my mentor told me to do. So what Jose say, you guys, is key. Real estate's all about networking. People need to know what you do, right? People can't do business with you if they don't know what you do. And that's why social media is so huge, because whoever gets the attention wins. And I remember watching Grant Cardone when he said that, dude. He said whoever has the most attention will win the game. And I think there was one video where he puts out where his income charts grew as his followers grew. And now that I'm in social media, dude, I knew whatever he said, dude, is 100% true.
Yep.
So, okay, Jose, let's talk about your first wholesale deal, bro. How do you got it? All of that, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, man. So like I said, I told everybody, and my mom ended up telling me like, hey, where I used to stay at, they are trying to sell. And then this is key. There's a deadline, right? They wanted to sell before the taxes, which was, I believe, Halloween or something, right? So they wanted to sell before Halloween, and it was like summertime. So I knew I kind of had some time to figure it out. And at that time, like I said, I met my partner. So I already knew I had the contract. I didn't have to worry about the money. All we need is just the deal at this point, right? I said, okay, well, this is the one, So I basically went not knowing any numbers, not knowing nothing, My friend, he was like, hey, man, we need to be in this range, basically. So I said, okay, so I already had a range in my mind, so I basically went to go see the house. The house, obviously is shot. It needs a lot of work. I ended up meeting with the actual homeowners who live in a different house. They were having their daughter live in that house, so they were renting to her. So it was a little easier process compared to having tenants, right? Because then she can just move out. So I said, okay. So I went to go meet with them. I basically laid the whole spill, like, hey, if you guys are looking for the highest and best price, you guys know where to go, right? With an agent, right? I mean, but if you guys are looking for something more easy and convenient, I'm probably your guy, So we ended up talking, and then on our second appointment or so, I, gave them an offer range, let them sit on it. I think I gave them like, I think I said like low 300s or something, the funny thing is too, Kongs, they even gave me a paper of an agent that said, like the house is valued at 600, how like they just market saying, oh, this is what it's worth, this and that. So I was like, dang, man, I don't know how I'm gonna get around this, but I still shot my shot, man, so I basically told them where I was gonna be at, and they ended up giving me a call and said, hey, like let's move forward pretty much. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, okay, cool. So then it took me, for some reason, man, it took me about a week to finally get in touch with them again and go get it signed. And once we basically got it signed, man, we got it for, I think, $335. I had my partner, he basically brought a buyer for us, at $450. So we ended up, connecting the dots right there and made it happen.
So now, Jose, did you do assignment or did you do a double closing?
It was an assignment.
Okay. So the buyer knew exactly how much you were making.
The buyer knew, yeah. The buyer knew. The buyer actually was somewhat of a close friend of ours. And I think the market was pretty good at that time.
Yep.
So he was, willing to take the shot on it. And I think he found some money partners to work with him. So he ended up taking the deal. He knew how much we were making. I mean, I think we made more than him on the flip, honestly.
Nice. So now, hey, Jose, so how much was the rehab, bro?
The rehab, man, it definitely was a lot of work. Man, I want to say maybe like north of 100, I want to say is what they spent. I don't think anything less than 100.
Okay, so let's just say the rehab was 100K. Now, how many bedroom and bathroom was the house?
It was a 3-1, 1, 2, 3. It was a 3-1. But the juicy part on this, Kong, was the lot. It had a fat lot. It was a corner lot. It had a fat lot. If we would have known, we would have kept it and like did a BRRR like this one that we're in right now. Okay. We got it at like 50% of ARV.
Okay. So now, what was the actual ARV of that property?
At that point, what, 700 or so? Like 700 or so, and we got it for 335.
Got it. Okay, so dang, bro, right? 700. You got it for you got it for 335. Sold it to the investor for 450.
Yeah.
And okay, so it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, and what's the square footage?
The square footage was about maybe like 1,100 or so, and the lot was like 7,000, 8,000, something like that.
So, dude, Jose, so what was so wrong with the house, dude?
I mean, the house, the people that live there, man, they're just those people that, I mean, not hoarders so much because there wasn't too much stuff, but they just didn't clean too much. There was mold. The carpet was probably since the house was, built. So it's like, it was brown, but now it's black kind of thing.
Man, yeah.
So
no, like, so the thing is, I understand the house need a complete rehab, but 100,000, like 100K on a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 1,100 square feet. Like, whoever does the rehab must made a lot of mistakes.
Yes, but then again, Yeah, I think I needed a new roof. I mean, I think they probably even changed some walls, but then again, we are in the Bay Area, so like there's
Oh yeah,
in
okay,
California, right? So the labor cost is ridiculous
got
over
it,
here.
got it, dude.
That's a standard rehab over here, man.
Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Okay, so you guys are in the Bay Area. Got you.
Hmm.
Okay, man. So now, for those that don't know, let's talk. Okay, so you found the buyer walked through the property. Now, how much was the earnest money that you gave to the seller?
Oh man, I think it was like 500 or so. I don't even think we put any, honestly. It was like that kind of deal, you know.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
usually, even in this area, Colin, we still try to shoot for 500
yeah.
if we can get that. But I mean, if not, you know, we'll do the typical 3% or so of the whole purchase.
Gotcha. Okay, so you put up $500 for the earnest money, and how much of the deposit that your buyer put down?
How much what?
How much was the deposit that your buyer put down?
Man, that's a good question. Shoot, that was like 4 years ago. Do you remember?
Do
Like
you
10?
remember?
Like 10,000 maybe?
10 G's. Okay.
Yeah, I want to say about 10 G's. Obviously, during that time, once a few money lenders found out, or you know, once like the private money lender found out how much we were making,
Yeah.
I mean, she was kind of like, well, you know, I mean, you know, we got to put a little more money into this and this and
Yeah.
that, and I'm just like, nah. Like, I mean, if you want it, I mean, if not, we have someone else already. You know, like there's, you know, you can go do a deal somewhere else, man. We have someone else, you know. So that's the other thing too, right? You need leverage, right? Or at least act like you have leverage. You know, you
Yep.
have someone
Yep.
else. Because
Smart.
if not, they're gonna be like, oh, well, then you know, they're gonna want to negotiate more with you, right? So.
Yep. So the thing is, for those of you who's watching, I don't care if you have zero buyer. I don't care if like nobody wants the property, but if any buyer calls you that said, hey, so are you currently have anybody interested, or have you have any offers? Saying yeah. Say that you do, even if you don't. Okay? Even if you
Exactly.
don't. Okay, cool, man. So buyer came, saw the property. Now it sits on a big lot. Did they subdivide it or anything?
No, they didn't subdivide it or anything. They literally just did a quick flip. But I mean, if we would have kept it, we would have added an ADU, you know, a small little unit, granny unit in the back, rented it out, rented the whole, you know, the whole thing out at that point, and probably got our money back on the refi, you know, I mean, 80 or so. I mean, you know, so that would have been the best route, but you know, we're young rookies, didn't know too much about it,
Sure.
you know, so if you guys get anything, man, 50% ARV, find a way to keep it. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, got it. Now, for those of you watching, so that's a wholesale deal. You guys got under contract, never bought it, never fixed it up, nothing. Assign that contract, family buyer, assign the contract over to them, closed it within 40, 45 days, and made 115 G's.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, a lot of people are going to ask, so what did you guys do with that? What do you guys do with that 115?
No, that's a good question. So, I mean, obviously me and my partner split it, you know, a certain way. And then after that, I was going to college at that time. I think I was in the process of going from community to university. And then I was working part-time in the field as a carpenter, and I was just tired of that, man. I said, dude, I'm wasting my time doing this, you know, and not putting time, you know, towards school or towards investing, right? Or real estate, finding deals and stuff. So I ended up quitting. And then I believe I spent more time in my college, and then obviously put some money back into marketing, right? And, you know, that's where you got to put it back. You got to throw money back into marketing, you know, keep getting more deals, you know, because that can't be the only one.
Yep, absolutely. Now, Jose, what are you currently doing right now?
I'm doing
are you wholesale? You fix and flip?
Yeah, we're doing both. I mean, we're doing, you know, the whole works. We're doing fix and flips. We're doing wholesales. You know, we're doing partnerships, JVs. I mean, you name it. You know, so we're definitely still going. You know, we're trying to figure things out as we go. You know, we have a construction side of the business, which is kind of the one that I like to focus on, dealing with the, you know, the rehabs and things like that. And
Wow.
my other partner here, Sean, he focuses more on, you know, finding the deals, you know, all the juicy deals and stuff like that. So.
Gotcha. Now, how do you know which one to wholesale, which one to fix and flip, and which one to keep?
That's a good one. I mean, if the numbers are tight, you know, for us, or, you know, it's too far, maybe we'll wholesale it to another investor or partner with another team out there. You know, we just found, you know, again, open up your network, man. I found some guy on Craigslist who's a great flipper. He makes hundreds of thousands a year. You know, he's just very low key, but he needed someone like us too, you know, so we, you know, we'll definitely partner with someone like that, you know, in projects that are, you know, distance, but I mean, if it makes sense, we'll take it down, right, and add it in our portfolio. If the numbers, you know, like for example, this one, we got this one, I think at like 550 next to Stanford, like 550, and the ARV is like $1 million, you know. So
hold on. So Jose just talked about wholesaling, and now he's going to drop you guys some bomb on what he was
bombs today, man.
Dropping bomb today. And he was earlier, a lot of you might not know what he mean by the BRRR. Like I'm in my BRRR right now. A lot of you might not know what it is. He's about to drop you some bomb, and this is how you build true wealth. Wholesaling, fix and flip. That's also a job. That's the hustle. That's the grind. Like you got to grind. You got to work that thing. This is how you actually build wealth. It's actually through a BRRR strategy. So let's talk about this. So you bought the one that you're in for 550.
Yeah. So oh yeah, I'm sorry, man. Hey, 450.
450, okay.
450. Even better. We actually, you know, even had a pretty strategic way of going about this.
Okay.
You know, we got it for 450. Ended up.
No, hold on a second. Now people are gonna say, well, Jose, what if I don't have 450? Now, do you guys pay 450 cash, or do you guys use private or hard, or what?
Good question. Yeah, so we ended up using hard money,
Okay.
you know, for the most part. So we ended up using hard money for the 450. I believe we had to bring in 10%. We have a good relationship. 5%. Can you hear? 5%, man. We had to bring in 5%. See, man, it's the relationship.
That guy right there. Hold on a second. So we got to go through the numbers. Okay, so 450 minus 5%. So you guys bring in about 22. Let's just say 22 G's.
Okay.
Okay. So the hard money lender asking for 5%, and how much are they charging you on interest?
8, 7.
The hard money.
Yeah.
9%.
9%.
Okay. 9% interest only, right?
Yeah, and no point. Yeah, 9%.
1 point.
And I believe 1 point, maybe half or 1 point. 1 point.
Okay. Now Jose, for those that don't understand what half a point or 1 point is, please explain.
Yeah, so 1 point is basically 1% of the whole purchase, right? So out of what 100,000, 1 point is 1,000, right?
Okay.
So, and then the percent obviously it's annual, right? So 9% annual.
Okay, got it.
And then
how do people find Harmony, man?
Oh man, just type it on Google. You know, I mean, dude, you know, now it's 2020, 21 now, right? It's 2021 now, right? So you can just go on Google. I'm sure everyone that's trying to get into real estate, they're getting hit by Instagram ads, you know, from these hard money lenders, private money lenders, you know. So Craigslist is another good one, man. I found a flipper on there, you know. I found some private money lenders on there, you know. They're good people trying to find, you know, someone like us or someone else trying to, you know, work something out, right? So definitely everywhere, network.
Exactly, bro. Because dude, the hard money lender out there is trying to find us guys so they can lend. You know, they trying to find
75%,
right?
Yeah.
So that way, so they can have their money working for them instead of, you know, them grinding away.
Yep, exactly.
So you know what, man? I'm in a mastermind, and this guy, dude, extremely smart. I don't know if you know him, Jason Medley.
No, I don't know him.
So he run Collective Genius, dude. He doesn't, dude, just like Uber. He doesn't own any car. He doesn't own any rentals. What he does, dude, he does the funding. So he does the transactional funding. So he just kind of lend the money out. But obviously he have a piece of that part of real estate. But he doesn't find the deals. He doesn't fix the deal. He doesn't fix the problem. He doesn't deal with like renters.
Yep.
He doesn't do the guy, you know. So absolutely, okay, got you, man. Okay, so let's talk about this. So you got that, and now, so okay, you got the Harmony. Let's talk the next step once you purchase the property, dude.
Yeah. So then we ended up purchasing the property, but here's the catch, though. So we got it for, like I said, 467, right? And then we ended up wholesaling it to ourselves to keep it in-house, right? So we can get money up front. For I believe, what was it? for 525.
60K.
Wait, Jose. Let's bring this back.
Yeah, we're bringing it
So,
back.
so B stand for purchase. So how much are you B stand for buy. I'm sorry. B stand for buy. So
Buy.
how much
Yeah,
are you bought it
so-
for, bro?
So we bought it for then what, 525 then, right?
Yeah.
So we bought it for 525, but we got it initially in contract for 467. But since there was enough margin on it, we were able to wholesale it to ourselves and eat up front instead of waiting for the whole BRRR process.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so we definitely
before-
hold on. We got to slow this down.
Oh, yeah.
So how much you guys got under contract with the seller for?
Yep, 467. And then before escrow closed, we were able to wholesale it to ourselves pretty much for
Okay, so hold on a second. So you got under contract with the seller for
Yeah.
467. So that would have been the buy price, the purchase price, buy, right?
Yes.
Okay, but instead you lock it under contract for 467, and then you wholesale it to your whatever company is. It's like
entity.
you're now wholesaling back to yourself for how much?
525. So what is that right there? That is 58 G's, I think, something like that.
Hold on, 525. My dude, I'm not good with. People think Asian good with math, dude. I'm not good with math, man. All I need is this, dude. I got a calculator, bro.
Right?
Come on,
That's
man.
what I'm telling you. We just need our phones, man.
No, dude, you're right on, dude. So basically now, at the time of closing, title company will cut you a check like you're wholesaling it to a buyer. You
Yep.
got a check for 58K.
Up front.
Okay, your company now buying it, so you guys bought it for 525.
Exactly.
Okay, so now we talk about the next R is rehab. So we buy purchase price, buy it for 525, and rehab. How much was it?
Man, I think I mean we spent a pretty good amount, you know. It was about 120K, I want to say.
Okay,
give or
so
take.
okay, so let's just say 120. Okay, so now you're all in at 525 plus 120. So now you're all in. All right, all in at 645. Like you guys listen carefully here. Jose's walking you guys through exactly how to build wealth right now. Okay, so you're all in at 625. So the next thing is rent. That's right. So the
Yeah.
BRRRR strategy, the next is rent. So how much did you rent it out for?
30. How much did we rent it out for?
You can probably rent it out for 35.
I think 35.
3,500 bucks a month?
3,500 bucks a month. The house is only a 2-1, but the juicy part about this house, Kong, is that it's like 3 blocks away from Amazon. It's in Palo Alto, so it's right by Stanford.
Damn.
And the lot is like 8,000 square feet, so that you can add, you know, multi-family on here, which is the long-term goal, you know. So we just fixed the house up at this point. We're actually still in process of completing it, which I think we're probably going to be done with the whole process of refinancing, right? Going to a conventional loan, I believe sometime this month or next month.
Okay, hold on a second. So you can rent the house out. You can rent the house out for 3,500 bucks a month.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what's the ARV on this, dude?
$1 million?
Yeah,
I would say about $1 million, 950 to $1 million.
Okay. So 1 mil. Okay. So the next step is refi. Have you guys done the refi yet?
Yeah, not yet, but we can. But we've already talked to our, you know, loan officers and lenders,
Okay.
so we can get up to 75%.
Okay.
So 700. I would say about, you know, 700 to 750K. We can probably get, or, you know, get a loan on.
Got it. Okay. So let's just say 750. So the bank. So you're gonna go to the bank and do a refi.
Yes.
A cash out refinance on the property. So you're gonna go to the bank. You're gonna refi the property. So now your loan with your Harmony is 525, right?
Yes.
So your loan with the Harmony lender is 525. When you go and refi, the bank is gonna give you a loan for 750. So for those of you who don't understand, so you take the 750 minus the 525, because when you go to closing, right, that 750 that's gonna come from the bank, all right, for you, all right, to finance the house. So you take 750 minus 525. So now the 525 out of the 750 will get paid to, we'll pay your Harmony lender off. and minus all the closing costs and all the fees. I mean, so we're talking about 225 in your pocket, right?
I mean, but then minus the rehab, right?
Oh, yes, correct. So
Right.
minus 120 rehab.
So it's probably like 100. So we probably
Yep.
just got our rehab back for the most part, right?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
so
dude.
We almost bought it like little to no money down in a way, right? Yeah.
Dude, heck yeah, man. So dude, so if you get 225 minus 120, so dude, so you got you get to keep the property, right? You get to keep the property. You rented the property out, and dude, you also made 100 G's roughly, right? After you actually did the BRRRR strategy, because you guys bought it for so low.
Yeah, we bought it for so low. The only caveat here is that we actually are staying in the property currently, right? So we're not technically renting out the property yet, but that's obviously the end goal. The main reason why we wanted to do the whole BRRRR strategy on this is just because of the lot, right? I mean, this lot in this area is just probably one of the biggest lots in the whole neighborhood, I want to say, so that's one of the main reasons why we wanted to keep it.
So bro, so you actually made 158 G's on this property.
What was that?
You actually made 158 G's because you wholesaled it to yourself and
I see,
58 G's. After you rehab and did all the BRRRR, you're gonna walk away with another 100 G.
Yeah.
Dude.
Plus equity, man. You can't forget the equity part.
Yeah, dude. Plus the equity, plus the depreciation, plus the renter's paying, plus the renter is paying off the debt for you.
Yeah. And then once we get multifamily, man,
now, hey, dude, so the mortgage and the expense and all that, what does that equal to monthly though? Will you be able to cash flow?
I think we can, I think in total it's like 3,500 for the whole mortgage. So we can probably cash flow it. But then again, right, for the most part, we will cash flow it once we get the other units, right, in the back, or add another granny unit or whatever.
Oh, the ADU, gotcha.
It already has a detached, it has plumbing and everything on there. So if we want to add something right there, we can, but this is definitely a long-term thing. We wanted just to get our foot in here and figure it out.
Of course.
It's our first one, man. It's our first one. We're just trying to figure it out as we go.
No,
right?
bro, dude, that's awesome, man. So now after you're at the ADU, what do you think the ARV would be?
Oh man, 1.2 almost.
I mean, we're not just doing 4 units.
I mean, we're not doing 1 unit. We're doing 4 units because we can kind of make this like a multi-family almost.
So 1.5.
So close to 1.5.
Man, dude. There's so much use on that deal, bro. Good for you guys, man.
Hey, we got a spot for you over here, Kong, if you want to come visit.
No, the thing is that the Bay Area, man, I think the Bay Area is too expensive for me, man.
Right? I know. You got a spot for me over there. About to go over there.
No, listen. So where I'm at, right? I'm about maybe like 30 minutes to the border.
Okay.
So here in my city, right here in my city, if you drive a Honda, you're average. Like if you drive a new Honda, you're average. If you drive $100,000 Mercedes, where I'm at, and if you drive $100 or $100,000 Mercedes, which means you probably have a little bit of money. Yeah. When you cross the border to Canada, if you drive a Honda, you're poor. If you drive $100,000 Mercedes, you're like kind of average. Because when I go over there, dude, I see like Lambo, Ferrari, I see all the supercar. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, right where I'm at, I might be doing okay, but if I go to the Bay Area, dude, I probably couldn't even afford a bathroom.
Oh man, like I said.
So anyways, Jose, anyways, dude, Jose, for those that wants to connect with you, dude, and obviously network, where can they find you, bro?
Oh yeah, man, they can find me on Instagram. It's actually my nickname, Ingy, INGY-M3. They can even follow our page, Visionary Development. It's also, visionarydevelopment.com, or even BayAreaBRRR.com. We have Bay Area BRRR, BRRR.com, right? Which is basically what we show, basically background footage of how we got this house, how we do all of our projects, maybe how we structure it. So like people that want to get into the game, right? All they got to do is just go look at the page and they would see our projects, what we're doing even now at this point, the recent flip that we just did, and just kind of have an idea of, you know, where we're at and how to, you know, run things, and definitely connect with us because we have, you know, email right there, so they can send us an email if they want to be a partner or anything like that, right? Ask any questions, so feel free.
Yeah, okay, so here's Jose. Could you make sure you email over all of your links so I can put it in the the descriptions?
Of course, I appreciate it.
Jose, you're 25, right?
I'm 25 now. I think, yeah, 25. Yeah.
When I was 25, man, I was still stuck at a job making 30,000 a year, bro. So I love seeing the hungry hustler coming up, man, and making things happen, dude. I love it, bro. Now, Jose, do you mind sharing like how much are you guys currently doing right now per month or maybe per year?
Man, that's a tough one. I mean,
we have about 500K projected for the quarter.
I think just for this quarter we have about like 500K projected for the
Justin, woo!
Hey, this quarter, man, this year in general has been a crazy one for sure. You know, we got so many deals.
That's a lot of money, dude.
Month.
Last month 4, this month 1.
Last month we got 4, and this month we got 1. But I mean, obviously, you know, like the numbers out here are more ridiculous, right?
Bro, dude, that's a lot of money, man. You guys are killing it, man.
Yeah, man. We're trying. You know, we're trying to get to your level, Kong. I mean,
come on, man. Shit. You guys, honestly, this interview, Jose has dropped so much bomb, man. If you guys are looking to connect, you guys are looking to learn, I think they're great. I'll make sure I drop all the link right below, because honestly, Jose, in this video, man, you dropped so many nuggets, dude. You deserve a follow, bro. So for those of you who's watching, go give them a follow and let's rock and roll. Now, Jose, for those that are starting out, man, I'm going to let you wrap it up. For those that are starting out and obviously, you know, wanted to get into the business, man, what are some things that you have learned, mistakes, or whatever it is that you can give the listener, bro?
Yeah, man. I mean, for sure, like I said in the beginning, definitely tell everybody what you're trying to do. Network is key. You know, you got to find the right partner, man. I mean, me and my partner, Sean, we have a good time. At the same time, we make money, right? You know, so definitely finding a good partner that, you know, that you can trust is someone that I would say that, or something that I would say that, you know, is good, right? Because then it balances out your, you know, a lot of leverage and responsibilities. Now you're able to find more deals and not have to worry so much about, you know, all the other stuff behind the scenes, right? So I would probably say, you know, those are probably key, you know, and don't focus too hard on the contract. Find that deal, right?
Boom. Jose, do you love teaching people, bro?
I mean, honestly, man, I think just this past year or this past few months, I've been kind of recording like projects, you know, like every time we do it, like the beginning and this and that. So I think I'm starting to like that, man. And, you know, I follow you on, you know, on Instagram just because now I might have to do a TikTok now. Dude,
man, bro, if you like teaching people, if you like to inspire people, and if you're okay with going on camera, if you're okay with recording and all of that, dude, you need to start building your personal brand right now, dude. And 10 years from now, dude, I'm telling you, dude, dude, you should focus on building your personal brand right now too, since you already got the success, since you already got you know, the experience, the knowledge, and all of that, bro. Why not make an extra a couple $100K a month off of it?
Yeah, man. No, you're right. I'll tell you what, once I get my TikTok going, I'm gonna need a little shout out so we can get some followers over here.
well, the thing, Jose, let me tell you, man, the last time that I upload that short TikTok that we did earlier,
yeah,
I think a couple of them have reached over 1 million view, dude. 1 million, yeah, one of them reached 2 million view.
Well, hopefully we get there, man. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So create a TikTok, man. Create a TikTok. Email me over the link, and I will tag you in the video and blow it up.
Oh man, that's awesome. I appreciate it, Kong, man. I appreciate it.
Not a problem, man. Thank you so much, man, Jose, and your partner, man. Thank you so much for you guys' time. I hope those of you who's watching this enjoy this. I hope you take a lot of notes, and obviously, I hope that it add a lot of value to you. Until next time, Jose, thank you for your time, bro.
Thank you, man. Yep. Ciao. Have a good one.